brilliant. No noise, silence, peace. Not easy to get on a film set, is it?
No, it's a noisy old place. That's why mostly people are shouting quiet.
Right.
That's what they do. Quiet!
You've gone from Dean Spanley to an alien being. Quite a transition.
Yeah, I think Mr. Jones is a reasonably nice alien being, as aliens go. But yeah, that's a bit of a travel. And it's one New Zealand film to another, curiously.
Does that feel good?
Yeah, of course it does, yeah.
Talking to Jonathan earlier, I'm of the generation that grew up with the TV series, and I was intrigued to note whether the film was going to be more in tune with the series or perhaps more the book.
You'd have to ask, that's more Jonathan's question than mine. It's a long time ago since I read the book, and the television series I saw more recently because I thought I would steal a few ideas.
And did you?
Well, I have to say times have moved on slightly. It's 25 years ago that you watched that series, and it would be fair to say that we've got a slightly bigger budget for special effects. And when you've got aliens and things, plastic bags and so on really don't cut it anymore. I mean, it had lots of virtues, that series, but the scariest thing to my mind were the shorts that my character wore. Mr. Jones's shorts scared the hell out of me, and I made sure that no one was going to put me in shorts like that, so just for dignity's sake I'm wearing these old corduroys.
No stubbies for you in the film then?
Well, they weren't really stubbies, they sort of stopped in a stubby area, but they started up here. The fly buttons went all the way down his front.
So we're not going to see those. It's slightly disappointing.
No, that's a different Mr. Jones this time.
Every time Mr. Jones came on the TV screen or appeared in the book for me, I instantly felt relaxed and that everything was going to be okay because he was such a good guy.
I think he's a slightly darker character. Jonathan didn't want him to be a totally benign, avuncular figure. He's more an ambivalent figure now. You know, he's aware that, and he's up for it. He knows that the universe needs saving from both the Wilberforces and the Gargantua. So he's a man with a mission, but you know, human beings are expendable.
Oh dear. That does sound a little darker.
A little bit darker. So there may be slightly scary elements to Mr. Jones as well.
Right. Well, that's quite exciting.
But nothing as scary as the old shorts.
No. Okay. No. It was a very scary TV series, and I tried to watch some episodes in preparation for the film coming out as well. And I can't watch it on my own. I'm still as terrified, and not just by the special effects or the shorts, but actually by the story itself. Are we going to be as scared in the film, do you think?
I hope so, and of course Jonathan King is the right guy for it because he's a guy that made sheep scary, you know.
They were scary, weren't they?
Jonathan made sheep scary, and if you can make sheep scary, you can pretty much do whatever you want in the horror/scare field.
It's true. Did you take much persuasion to come on board this project, Sam?
Not a lot, no. I knew Jonathan's work, and I was familiar with the story, and I felt like working at home again. And you know, I mean, there are lots of other reasons to do it, but those are the main ones, I think.
Do you feel any kind of pressure to bring a story that's so, you know, that we've grown up with and bringing it onto the big screen? Any pressure?
I am completely unpressured here, but now that you've mentioned it, perhaps I should have felt a little scared about that responsibility. Thanks for bringing it up, Kate.
It's my pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure. I feel, Jonathan sort of mentioned it might be released towards the end of next year, and I asked him whether it's still going to be targeting children or whether the target market's changed from the TV series and the book.
I would have thought the optimum audience is sort of late childhood through into teenage years, but certainly in New Zealand, because it's one of those books that's so kind of rooted in the culture here, I would have thought it would have a wider demographic than that.
Do you think it's got an international market as well?
I hope so. I hope everything that one does has an international market, you know. But as we know, it's a well-loved thing here, so this is where it'll start.
How are you getting on with the twins? Have they been well behaved?
The twins have been a nightmare, but I've whipped them into shape.
Excellent.
I think, you know, the anti-smacking law came in just not soon enough for them, and they've been fine. They've been, no, they're terrific.
Excellent. I hear we're having a couple of cameos as well from a couple of familiar faces.
Yes, two of the Wilberforces, including Mr. Wilberforce himself, will be appearing as other characters. And the girl who played Rachel, who's naturally no longer a girl, she's one of the neighbours. So there's lots of people turning up who, you know, what were the original characters. I'm looking forward to seeing Bill Johnson, who I worked with on Sleeping Dogs. You know, it's a small country and we all turn up on each other's gigs once in a while.
I think it's exciting too that this is a real Auckland story. I mean, we're talking Rangitoto and Lake Pupuki. What's it been like to be out on location?
I was very happy to be on out on Rangitoto because you know, it's something I've always, that brooding presence over there, I've always been intrigued to actually set foot on it, and that was my first time. And of course it's entirely different when you get there than what you expect. So I'm going to go back and do some more exploring. Can I introduce you to my
Certainly,
come here,
please.
come here. Beautiful dog.
Lovely. Does he feature on screen as Pooch?
Come on, don't be shy. You don't need to hide back here.
Maybe.
This is Ollie's dog.
Do you think this one remembers you from when you were previously a dog, Sam? Yes, I have an affinity with our four-legged friends. You do, you do. Look, thank you very much. You've covered heaps of stuff for me. Congratulations on being part of this film. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you, Kate.
Great to see you again as well.
Thank you very much.